Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for staying here and to just check out my channel. So today I'm going to talk about a book that is super fantastic, and I think that everyone need to read this book because this is a super fantastic book. And this is The Four Winds by Christine Hanna. And Christine Hanna once again nailed it because she just writes fantastic historical fiction, and I think that she is really the queen of historical fiction because the way she writes history, this is really amazing to read, and you can always feel connected, and the story is always gonna stay with you forever. And I'm saying it because I have read her book The Nightingale, and it has a huge impact on me, and that story just stays with me, and I can't forget the story, the characters, everything was so amazing. And then I come across this book, and this has the same impact as The Nightingale has. So this is a really great book, and this is a historical fiction which is set up in 1913 during the time of the Great Depression in America and the Dust Bowl era. If you don't know what the Dust Bowl is, you can Google it, and then you can come to know that how horrific the situations were in America in 1930. And people were suffering from unemployment, poverty and drought, and situations were really critical at that moment. So this basically follows this main character Elsa, who lives in Texas with her family, but because of the drought she has to move to California with her two children. She never wanted to move to other country because she found she is in love with her land and she just want to stay there forever. But for the sake of her children and for their survival, she chose to go to California. And she does not want to leave her land because she know that wherever she will go, she just can't accept the climatic or the situations, or she didn't know that what were the conditions outside in other countries, in other states of America. She went to California in the hope to make their lives better, make the survival more easy, but her dream turned into nightmare just because of the behavior of the people, because the native people of that states were just outcasting all the people that were moving from the Texas, or they were calling them outsiders, and the survival was really very hard in those conditions. And I can say that I had really a great liking for America, and at some point of life I just want to travel to America. But after reading this book, it has just created a horror in me that what if people really behave the way they are narrated in this fictional story, and what if they are really rude and their behavior is really hurtful to think. So this book really has created a horrific things in me, and I just want to think about that they don't behave the way they have done in this book, and I hope they don't, because really America is good and I just really like America. Ending of the book is sad, though the whole book is sad, but the ending is really heartbreaking and it can make you bawl your eyes. Though I did not cry, but I don't cry on most of the fictional characters because I have problems of my own, so I don't have my tears to shed on other things. But this story has that capacity to make you feel like that there is something missing, or they have created a hole in your heart, because this is really sad and that is always gonna stay with you because story is super fantastic. So I have just concluded this story that there are some important things that we could learn from this story, and there are a lot of things, and while reading this book you will realize that why we need to just learn these things from that book, because it has clearly narrated everything. So here are the things that we have to learn from this book, and these lessons you can just learn from reading these books. So the very first is be grateful. This book make you feel grateful for whatever we have. Sometimes we take things for granted, like a family, house, job, anything. We just think that these are the basic things and everyone have access to these things, but no, they don't have. Some of the people are struggling to having these basic needs. Some are caring for family, some are caring for job, some are don't have food to eat, and we just very easily just neglect all those things and think that these are the simple things and everyone has this, but no, these are not. So be grateful for whatever you have. Second, don't judge people, because we very easily judge people by their behavior or by the way how they look. We did not stay for a second and just think that what may be going through their life or what they were going through, the situations we don't know about them, but how easily we judge them and just make our decisions about someone and someone's personality, that they are this and they are that. We never knew what's going on and we always give our justification for them. And third, help everyone. You need to help everyone, whoever you come across and you think that they need help. Every single help can be a lifesaver for other person, or maybe they are in dire need of help and you unknowingly help them, and it could be a great day for them. So help everyone, whoever you find and you think that they need help. So these are the reason why I really love this book, because this book has a lot of potential to make you learn the things that you easily neglect. And so that's why this is a fantastic book that I think everyone need to read it once. So if you have time and if you want to read and learn something, just go for this book, because this is super fantastic book. And that's it, that's what I wanted to talk about. So thank you for watching, guys. Bye.